Greetings, New Faith, and welcome to another edition of Motivational Fitness Thursdays. Today we're going to do some stretching. We're going to taper it down a little bit. We've been working out really hard, working the upper body, working our core, working those legs. Guys have been doing some cardio on your own. Know that you guys have been lifting weights and all this kind of stuff. So at this point, we just want to take the time out now to kind of work on some stretching. With that said, I'm not going to prolong it with any more talk. Glad you joined us, and we're going to get started. I typically like to start from head to toe, but this time we're going to go with some toe all the way up to head kind of thing, or all the way up to neck, I should say. Don't stretch your head too much. It'd be nice to stretch your head. But. All right, well, I'm going to go down. I like to do toe touches that will stretch the back and also stretch my hamstrings a bit, right? So I'm going to go down, touch, and I think I'm turning this way here. Give us a little bit of a vantage point. I go down and touch my toes. Now, while I'm down here, I'm taking deep breaths from my diaphragm. So sucking that stomach in, and blowing it out. I normally do between a 10 to 12 count, but if you're a little bit more tighter than most, then you may want to go to maybe a 15 to 20 count. So we'll go 15 here though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right back down again though, I like to go with a little extra with the right over left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We'll try and keep the count the same just to keep us from being confused about how many counts we'll take, all right? We'll go 15 more. I'm going left over right now, all right? And again, I'm going down and touching my toes because that's probably as flexible as I am, but if you're more flexible, try to go down as far as possible. Get a good reach in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. And we come all the way back up. And again, it's important not to go right into the next exercise. Come back up, stretch yourself back out again. Again, this exercise, or this particular stretch, is not only for the hamstring, but it's also for that back region as well. So that lower lumbar, you kind of feel a little bit in that area too. So we'll keep going now. I'm going to lay back down here, and I'm going to get another quick stretch in that I like to do. Now, this works better with 2 people because someone can actually hold your leg up, but this also works by yourself. What you do is you take your hands, flaps, link right behind, right just above the knee area, and pull back. Try and keep that leg straight, and you go back as far as you can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And every time I take a deep breath in, I breathe in, I blow out, and I pull just a little bit more as I'm blowing out. Gives me a little bit extra stretch. All right, that's about as flexible as I am, and we're probably at about 15 right there. Okay, bringing that back down. Now, I'm going to go in and bring my right leg up. Again, this is a stretch that stretches that lower lumbar area as well as the upper thigh area. So you got some people that have tightness right in the kind of, I guess that's sort of the hip flexor area. This helps to kind of stretch that out. What I do though, a little special, is I take my left hand, using my right leg, I take my left hand and kind of just pull in just a little bit, just a little pressure there while I'm pulling up. And again, a great opportunity to take deep diaphragm breaths. And as I'm blowing out, I'm pulling pulling my leg a little closer. And we're gonna go 15 here. I'll count these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Release all the way down. Do the same with the left. I'll bring it up. Again, I'm going to bring my left leg up, take my right hand and grab just on the other side of my left knee and pull in toward my right side while I'm pulling up. And again, you're taking those deep breaths. I'll keep count for you while you're taking those deep breaths. Real good deep ones, and as you're blowing out, make sure you pull just a little extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right? And again, I like to spend a little bit more time on these legs because we do a lot of walking, we do a lot of stooping, a lot of movement, and again, the legs get neglected as far as the stretching is concerned. Some people treat stretching as a chore, but it actually is a really good benefit to your body, particularly the fact, again, that you use your legs for quite a bit. I'm going to bring both of those legs in now. Here's a great opportunity now to do some good breathing. I'm going to do the count. I'm going to let you guys breathe. But make sure, though, as you're breathing out, again, I'm taking deep breaths, and as I'm breathing out, I'm pulling just a little bit more. You'll feel that little pressure. All right? And I'm counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I like 15. We like 15. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. As you uncurl from your little ball there, bring those legs all the way back out. Come on up. All right. So now, I like to do the little triangle stretch again. I enjoy stretching my back as much as possible. This also stretches the leg as well. Again, we're working with that groin area here. I'm bringing my right leg in this time. And as I'm bringing it in, I'm going to reach out to grab my foot, my toe. Now, a lot of us aren't as flexible as others. I'm one of those that's kind of in between flexibility. I've probably got longer arms than I am flexible than anything. But I'm going to try and reach out and grab with the opposite. So the same leg that I have folded in here in my thigh area, I'm going to try and reach out with that one. That's going to give me the best stretch that I want. All right? Reaching out. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Release that one on out of there. If you got bad knees, go slow. Again, we're stretching. You should have probably already done your workout if you've done it today, or if you've done it a couple of days ago, whatever else. It's never too late to stretch. You can always stretch. I'll tell you when a great time to stretch is too, obviously, after a workout, but the day after a good workout, best time to stretch and really get that body back into form. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Real quick. Notice that I'm taking my right hand with my left leg in, my right leg out. I'm taking my right leg and grabbing my ankle to help pull me down so that I can grab my toe. So that's another cheat that you could use there. We'll go with 10 here. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Ooh, that felt good. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to reach all the way out and grab here. Now this stretches the lower lumbar as well, and I'm not going to do this as long, but it really feels good. 6, 7, an opportunity for you to get those deep breaths in while you're stretching. We'll go with 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so now I'm going to open them up and really stretch those groins. I guess the side angle, let's go front angle here. Well, side angle, front angle, both angles. I'm going to reach out and grab both toes first, right? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, I grab both toes because, again, I don't feel like I can get a really good stretch by reaching out in front like this because I'm not as flexible. Some people are flexible to where they can reach out in front of them and really get that stretch in that hamstring all the way up into the area of the growing area, right? That starts my leg straight. I take my right leg, cross to my left, pull my left leg up, take my right hand, go right through the little triangle that I have going, and the left hand interlocks with the right. And I pull. And man, do you feel that thing right in the buttocks area. 2, 3, 4. It's a great time to breathe with this one too. Deep breaths. And as you breathe out, continue to pull. Don't pull too hard, obviously. Don't want to hurt yourself. We just want to get a good stretch in. I think we're probably about 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Ooh, if you stretch, if you're stretching right, you probably should be sweating a little bit. Or maybe you just don't sweat. It's probably just me. I'm going to cross the left leg and with my right leg and pull my right leg up. As I'm pulling my right leg up, again, I'm taking my left arm and going in between the triangle, pulling at my knee, interlocking with my left hand, and pulling. 2, 3, 4, breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, and 15. Last stretch that we'll do sitting, or 2 stretches that we'll do sitting, we'll give you 2 options here. Here's one where we do the triangle stretch, and I'll face sideways to forward, and let me get off this a little bit. Foot to foot. All right, those feet are right out in front of me, and I have my kind of butterfly wings going on right here, right? So as my pulling at my feet going forward, I'm pulling my back, my lower back in, and I should feel that in my groin. Gosh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I bring my leg all the way up, and I come across. My hands are wide as well. I come all the way across, and I want to try my best to keep my arm down. But, obviously you see the line is kind of still up there. The most important thing is that my leg is straight across, and I feel a tug right about up in there. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right. Like I said, slowly unfold. We're not in a hurry with stretches. Trust me, there's a great way of hurting yourself while stretching. And that is trying to untangle yourself really quick. You don't want that. Go on the left side now. Here we go. 1, 2, that left is tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's another time where you can take some deep breaths if you can. It might be a little difficult for some, but taking some deep breaths in this position really helps. I think I'm right at about 12 there. All right, just bring it back. Or 15, I should say. Bring it back. All right, kind of work those legs really good now. We're gonna work our way up to the core. And my favorite core exercise is our upward dog, downward dog series. Yep, easy way to do this is there's 2 ways. Now, some are capable of doing an actual yoga pose, which, my hands are just below my shoulders, legs are stretched all the way out, but I'm on my knees, which is a great way for those who are novice in doing these poses. You can hold yourself up for about 15 counts, let's say. I'm gonna say second. A 15 count, we'll do that, and then I'll show you the yoga pose way. 2, 3, 4, 5, hold that neck up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 10 with that. The way that a yoga pose actually goes is the feet are still out, but I raise my knees off the ground. That's our downward dog, our upward dog, I should say. This is our downward dog. My feet are down, a little bit of a spread eagle movement. Hands are down onto the mat. My neck is completely down, and I'm pushing back on, getting my heels back to the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. You can burn calories by just stretching. It's activity, it's movement, all right? We want to make sure that we're stretched, obviously, but if I can burn some calories while doing so, then it's a great thing, right? All right, so now, just finished with our core, just finished with some of our legs. There's one more leg exercise I want to do, and we're going to go to the wall to do that with. Going to a wall, again, do not go into one of your walls that you just painted, obviously, one of your dining room wall or whatever. Go to a wall that you don't mind, closet wall. I have this great brick wall right here in our Family Life Center. I'm going to put hands on the flat against the wall, 1 foot forward. I'll go with my left foot forward. I'm going to put my right foot back. And I want to push that foot all the way down to where my heel touches the ground, and you'll feel a pull in that calf area. It also works the Achilles too. I have a little tightness in my Achilles from time to time, and I'm sure some of you do as well. And I've probably got a 7 count now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. And what we do with the right, we'll do with the left. I bring that right foot in, put my left all the way out, and try to extend that foot all the way down to the ground. And I push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Now, that's not the only way that we go about stretching the calf or stretching the Achilles area. We also have a method where you put your toe against the wall and just pushing. That gives a really good stretch for that Achilles, and we'll go with a couple of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And look, I didn't have my foot completely, my leg completely straight. I had it also, it was just a slight bend in it so that I didn't like strain any ligaments or any joints in my knee area here, or my leg. All right, so I got my knee a little pressed, a little bent, and my foot is pressed against the wall. And we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that feels good, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, those hands off the wall. Let's go on over here, back over to our mat. From the legs into the core, and now going into our upper body. And I like to go right for the jugular because those shoulders take a pounding, right? Having to pick up kids or having to do things, those shoulders take a little bit of a hit. So we're gonna go right into those shoulder exercises. We're gonna go roll them going forward. 1, 2, and this is slow. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go 10. Mine are tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm going to turn sideways too as I go with the back one. So we went forward. Now I'm going to go backwards. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I know I'm telling you this after we've already done them, but it's actually not a bad idea to kind of get that neck going while you're getting those shoulders going at the same time. Kind of helps those shoulders get loose a little bit. So if your neck, if you want to just go slightly little ups and downs with that neck as you're going, as you're rolling those shoulders, that helps loosen those shoulders up a little bit too. We're gonna wind them a little bit, all right? Let's take this in this direction. I'm gonna wind my right one. So I like to have my left leg out or in front, my right leg slightly behind, just to give me a little bit of range of motion as I go and wind my arm. We're gonna do about 5 to 7 of those. I like about 7. Here we go. I got 3 of them in. 4, 5, and I'm rolling slow. 6, 7. I'm gonna do 3 more. 8, 9, and 10. All right. So I got a little popping going on in mine, but that's all right. As long as you're not popping it out of socket or anything like that, should be in good shape. It's just a sign of you loosening that ball socket. Let's go with the back now. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we stay with 7. 10, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. That right one is pretty loose. Let's go with that left now. I'm going to face this direction and go 1, 2. Uh-oh, got my feet wrong. 3, 4, 5. We'll stay with 10, 6, 7. Full range of motion. 8, 9, and 10. All right. We went forward. Now let's go backward a little bit here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so those arms should be loose a little bit. Here's what we call static stretching, all right? Where we have those arms kind of going in a hugging motion. Some people call them huggers. Call them whatever you want. I just like to get those arms loose by statically stretching. I also have elastic stretching where we're going right into next, where I take one elbow or one arm, hand, put it to the back of my neck, grab my elbow with my other hand. And I got my right going right now, and I'm pulling. All right, so I have that little pull. So what I like to do is on my forearm, I take my head and kind of just lean it up a bit. Give myself a little extra stretch in that shoulder blade area. And I'm going 1, 2, we'll say 15, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, in between those, I like to do this sort of elephant trunk swing with my arms, another or static kind of stretch it type of movement. Going right back with my left now. Grab my left hand. Hand goes right to the back of my neck. Take my right and pull at my left elbow. And look up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we're right back down. We're doing some elephant trunks, and I'm just leaning forward just slightly, letting those arms just swing. Just let them swing kind of without any control. All right? All right, we should almost kind of just be loose there a little bit. We're going into kind of our neck area now. And I get a little tightness in the back of my neck area. So what I like to do with that is I just go, and you can hold your hands down. I kind of hold mine up and sometimes or whatever, but wherever your arms are comfortable, and I flex my leg down as far down as possible. Just my neck and not my body, all right? My neck, and I'll turn sideways just so you can get a vantage point. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 is good for that. The reason why, too, that I cross my hands like that, because it helps me to remember to kind of make sure that my shoulders aren't tensed up as I'm pulling my neck down. I want my shoulders as relaxed as possible and down while I'm pulling my neck down. So while I've gone down, we're going back up with it now. I'm going all the way up, back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we're going back and forth to now side to side. So I'm going to start with the left first, and I'm just going to just lean my head sideways, all right? Slowly. So again, don't want to cause any kind of incidents that you will regret. All right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got lost there for a second. I was going to count to 15. Let's go. Let's go to the right now. Almost went to sleep on you guys. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Again, keep those shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got 10 going all those ways. Now we're going to rotate that neck a little bit. I'm going to rotate it backwards. I like going backwards because I had my kinks going backwards. But we're going to rotate it all the way around, 360 degrees. You ready? Here we go. 1, we'll do 5, 2, 3, full range of motion. 4 and 5. All right. And I'm going to go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Woo. That's our stretch for the day. The best way to breathe is relax. First off, just relax, right? Those shoulders back, and notice that I'm sitting at the edge of my chair with my posture in erect position, right? So my hands are out. The first breathing technique that I'll show you is just a deep breaths. We're just taking deep breaths and blowing out. We'll do about 10 of those. But you can do as many of those as you'd like. You don't want to do too many because hyperventilation is a real deal and it can happen. But we'll take a couple of deep breaths. We'll go with 10 here. Ready? Here we go. We're going deep in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And notice how when I'm breathing in, my shoulders go raise up because I'm taking that air in my lungs. And as I'm breathing out, my shoulders go down. I think that's probably 6. Breathe in and breathe out. Got a few more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2. Breathe in and breathe out. Last 1. Breathe in and breathe out. All right. We got a couple more breathing exercises for you. One is a staggered breathing, right? So you breathe in deep, and you got staggered breathing out. All the way until you breathe out. So now we're going to breathe in deep, hold it, and then breathe out staggered. I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see that way. And then there too, I don't want to blow more than 6 feet into a camera person's face, being that we're still in some social distancing behaviors right now. So, all right, we got a couple more of these to do. I'm going to breathe in deep. This time, I'm going to make a little noise, just a little bit of ha, 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 ha. All the way out. Woo. That kind of soothes the mental a little bit. That's the truth. All right, I got 2 more in you. I'm going to make a little bit of noise with this one too. Actually, I'm just going to do like some, they call punch breathing. That's what boxers use for breathing. Ready? Here we go. Go. Am I hyperventilating? All right, we got the last one. Last breath. And I think I'm just gonna do a silent, just a silent one here. All right, we're going, breathe in deep, hold it, and breathe out. All the way out. Hopefully you're starting to feel relaxed already. We'll turn back forward again for this last one that I have for you, where it's kind of a diaphragm breathe. So we're gonna breathe in through the belly and blow out hard blow, right? Breathe in, and it's just a hard blow out, all the way out, right? You'll feel that probably in your lumbar spine, I know I do. We're gonna go with about 5 of those. I'm gonna turn forward first, or this direction first, all right? And I'm having my hands on my belly area, just so I can like monitor how I breathe in through my stomach. I kind of just help push my stomach in while I'm breathing, so I'm not just taking in through the lungs, but I'm also using my diaphragm to breathe in and then blowing out. You ready? Here we go. Hard breath out. Right. All right, breathing in through my stomach, using my diaphragm again. And a hard breathe out. All the way out. All right. And a couple more. Good. We got 2 more. Breathe in the diaphragm. And blow out. All right. And last one. And blow out, all the way out. All right? So glad that you took the time to join us again. God bless you. We look forward to having you again on campus again. Please stay safe. Please believe in God and keep in prayer for not only ourselves, our congregation, but also our community, as well as our country and our leaders for that matter. Please, please, please remember that God is still on the throne, looks up on low on all of us. All right? God bless you, and we'll see you next week.